do it!
The office, Charlie gets killed, and the final frag.
Oh, brilliant game.
Through, that's the kill, you can see them.
All right. Hey guys, welcome back to TangoLive.
It's week 6. We got a little bit of a different format here today.
Streamlined stuff, make it a little shorter, so
Might be a little, yeah, it might be a little shaky at first, but please bear with us as we're gonna be trying this out, and hopefully we'll be able to keep this going, and things will be a little bit better. So,
on the agenda, is we're gonna talk about Tango first. And then we're going to go into some tech news, some CSGO competitive news. We're going to show a clip of the week, CSGO competitive scene clip of the week. Some video game news, and then, yeah.
I think that'll be it.
It will be. So let's just jump right into all things Tango. All right, guys, all things Tango. We're going to start off here with our Tango competitive team won a Face It Daily tourney, which is pretty cool. If you're not familiar with Face It's like ESEA and CEVO and leagues and whatnot. But our competitive team, who was formerly known as Toggle On, but now run under our name, TangoWorldWide, won a competitive daily tournament in Face It.
Nice.
Looks like on the roster was Lawless, Famudo, Linkza, C-Dub, and Chase206. They won 1,000 Face It points. I'm not sure what those do, if anything, but they won something. So great job, guys.
Good for you guys. Hope you guys keep going there.
Keep up the good work. All right.
So what's next on the agenda?
Let's move on to server updates, which our two biggest servers as of the moment are Dark RP and Jewbreak. Trouble in Tango Town is popular, but we'll do that next week or something. Dark RP is having a discussion on whether or not adding a hunger mod would be a good idea. Hunger mod means you lose a point of health every blank, so every second, minute, hour, you're hungry. So you must eat to stay alive.
Now, that would only affect you while you're online, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Comes with a new job that sells food, which is conveniently titled Chef. So you got a new job there. And also, it's about 50-50 on the yeses and nos at the poll, at least when I looked at it. And our Jewbreak server is losing popularity, with complaints of immaturity and shitty admin work on the rise. Need to get that taken care of, or Papa Ballon will be very angry.
Yeah, I've been hearing, or been catching a couple of things on that, actually. A couple of people have been leaving, or saying that they were leaving because of problems in Jewbreak. Some people were getting banned because of it. They were saying they're not happy because the admins are doing shit work. I remember hopping into the Jewbreak server a couple times, going in, and then all of a sudden there would be people yelling back and forth, hey, you did this, hey, you did that, or admins, why aren't you helping out? And then on the occasion that the admins were actually watching something, they would either slay the wrong person for doing something that like wasn't supposed to happen. For example, when I was playing, I got slayed personally because apparently I didn't hear it, but the warden had said that warden gets to kill only, even though he asked for help killing somebody. I killed that person, and therefore I got slayed for it. So I don't know if that was just like a mishap, somebody didn't hear me, somebody didn't hear them, or what was going on there. But yeah, the admin work. I'm not saying that it's absolutely terrible and that the admins suck. Just you should probably keep an eye out a little bit more. Be a little more conscientious of what's going on. I don't know, how many admins do we have on that server? Do you know off the top of your head?
No idea.
All right, because if it's only like 2 or 3, then
not.
that's probably okay.
Because Jubreak does allow the use of paidmins, which is paid admin. So
that's nice in its own right, but paidmins, that could end up becoming a potential problem. That's always something that the official admins need to keep an eye out for as well.
Right.
So
let me see here. Looks like the lead of Jubreak is Ben. He's the number 1 dude. So yeah, not knocking Ben at all. I'm sure it's a very difficult job. But with all the with all the controversy that Jubreak throws together in its own right, I'm sure that it becomes even more of a problem than normal. So, yep. But moving on, we are now going to do a member of the week for each podcast, and congratulations, the One Spec. You are the member of the week for TangoLive. Yes, claps. Some info about the One Spec. He's from Pennsylvania. He prefers Philadelphia over Pittsburgh. Dragons are his favorite mythical creature. And he is currently heading the charge of Tango servers, and they are in the pre-release stages of it. They're currently developing a website and finding clients. Control panels, dedicated servers, aspirin for the future headaches are all there. People have been super interested in Tango servers, also reaching out to people in the market for a server host. And they are currently providing servers privately now, but that will soon become public.
Interesting. I had heard about Tango servers a little while ago myself. I hadn't known what it was about, and then actually went hunting for some info on it. It's not really hard to find for those of you who have been wondering what it is. But as Eric had just said, it's essentially Tango themselves, or ourselves rather, are beginning to host servers publicly and privately for anybody that is interested. It's a great way to keep the community alive, keep it running, and it'll help a lot of people get exposure to what we do here. So
definitely.
So moving on to tech news, I'll take over for a little bit here. This week's tech news involves NVIDIA and their GTX 970 card. There was a huge controversy over the fact that they were advertising themselves as selling the GTX 970 card as a 4GB video RAM card, but it ended up coming into controversy because it's not actually a 4GB card. What it really is a 3.5 GB card with a 0.5 GB of memory that's set up in a separate GDDR5 system, so that way it runs a little bit more slowly than the other 3.5 GB. Now, the reason behind this was that the extra 1 GB off of the 3 was supposed to be a reserve, so that way developers could make a game and then have that reserve of the extra gigabyte hold on to visual things that are in the background or aren't being used as much, so that way the rest of the card could take over the full brunt force of all the rest of the graphics that the game is producing. Apparently that's how the card was supposed to be advertised. It was supposed to be advertised as a 3GB card with an extra 1 GB to be able to help everything else mesh together a lot better, but it was it failed to be properly communicated in the internal marketing teams. So when it came to sales and marketing and everybody talking about it, it was being talked of as a 4GB card instead of a 3GB card with an extra 1 GB to help everything else back up.
Well, that's just a mouthful.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So I can see why they market it as.
Yeah, they market it as a 4 gigabyte card, but because it's not technically a 4 gigabyte card, it's false advertisement. So now Nvidia is actually facing a class action lawsuit because of this.
Better Business Bureau.
The NVIDIA CEO, Jensen Huang, has come out and publicly said, we won't let this happen again, and we'll do a better job next time. So, a lot of controversy going out around this. For those of you that have known about this and have been concerned about it or upset about it, they have actually come out and told the reasons why, what happened, and everything with that. So I hope that helps clear things up. For those of you that didn't know about it, that's
surprise.
Surprise. It's just a little bit of some tech news if you guys are interested. I don't know how many people in the community do their own computer building or know their own PC
Apparently
tech.
a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen people talk about it on the forums all the time. So.
Yeah, if you go to actually the sub-forum that is show your PC setup or whatever it's called, you'll see a lot of people who have custom-built computers. I know myself, I made my own computer. I put up myself all of my specs for my computer, so this was an interesting bit of news for me. I don't know how much to anybody else. Tech News is a new segment. We are going to be talking about anything from computer tech to consoles to just random tech shit that's going on in the world. So it'll be a little bit of a fun fact of the day for everybody every week.
For sure.